Hey there friends, welcome to another 4Runner how-to video. Today I'm going to be replacing my headlight. One of my bulbs went out, and so I'm just going to be replacing the low beam bulb. It's a very, very easy fix. You can see I'm out here in the garage today because it's snowing like crazy outside right now. And yeah, so we're going to have to do this in the garage. It means it's a little bit darker. And so what you're going to need for this project, highly suggest one of these guys. This is the bulb you're going to need for, again, a Toyota 4Runner. Mine's a 2003 4Runner. So this is a Solvana, the basic, and it's just the 9006 bulb. Now you can find these in multiple companies, various brightnesses. This is just one of the low-end ones. I got it for about 12 bucks at a local auto parts store. I'm actually going to have the part numbers down below in the description box. And a link. You can actually buy them on Amazon for a little bit cheaper if you want to get them that way. The other thing I highly recommend, especially if you're working underneath the hood in low light, one of these guys. This is a headlamp, and the folks over at Vicello make this V800. And guys, I'm telling you, this sucker is really, really bright. Highly suggest it. I'm going to have a description box link below as well for that guy. In fact, I'm going to turn this on here so we can get started. And again, don't look directly at this when you're turning it on because that sucker gets bright. Highly suggest this sucker. All right, let's get in here and check it out. Okay, so again, I'm lighting up my engine compartment here. You can see I have the hood open. Lighting up my engine compartment with this headlamp. It's really great. It kind of hands-free way of lighting up your area. So I highly suggest you guys get one of those. And this is the front of the car. And again, what I'm going to be doing is replacing the low beam, which is this guy right here on the right when you're facing the car. This is your high beam on the left. Again, some of you might be looking at this video to replace that. You're going to follow the same procedures except you're going to be moving the one on the left. So let's take a peek. Again, you can see the headlamp illuminating everything in here. And let's take a look inside and see what we're going to be working with. So today we're going to be doing, the bulb is actually located right here behind the battery. It's actually a lot easier to remove the battery. I'm going to because I can get in there with my hands, I'm going to be able to do it without removing the battery. But that's the one we're going to be going after. Just so you can see it a little bit better. On the left side here, that's the bulb for the high beam, this guy right in here. And what you're going to do, just grab this, you can see the compartment coming out right, or the wires coming right out of it. Basically, you're going to grab it and you're going to just twist to the counterclockwise about half a turn. So we're going to get way in here. And we're going to look right down. You can see the wires coming out right, this little red guy right here. So I'm going to get in there, and again, I'm going to move it counterclockwise. You can see it just pulls like that, and it pops right out. Really easy. No tools necessary, none anything. So let me pull this out so you can see it. So there's my burnout bulb, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the new bulb there and just pop it right in. All you really need to do, there's this little thumb switch right here. This is going to be hard without two hands, so I'm going to have to do this off camera, but I'm going to pull down this little thumb trigger here, and then that'll pull right out. So I'm going to do that really quick and show you. Okay, again, using two hands here, I'm going to push down this button, and this just pops right out. And that's your old bulb there. So I'm going to put that off to the side. I've opened up my other bulb. Now this is something to remember too as you're doing this. Make sure you do not touch the actual bulb area. Your fingerprints will help. Basically, it puts a lot of dirt and oil on there. You can actually explode the bulb if there's too much and it heats up too much. So keep your hands away from that bulb as you're doing this. Again, this is just going to snap right back in. You can see that little tab there, and we're just going to push. You can hear that click, and we're good to go. So the next thing to do is put it back in. Again, it's going to go right in like this. You have these tabs. Make sure those line up, and you're just going to turn it. This time you're going to do it clockwise. So I'm going to get in here, and this is the hard part when you don't have your battery out, but I'm going to align those tabs. Okay, and then I'm going to turn to the right. And there you go, it's locked in. Make sure your hoses are nice and loose and aren't caught up on anything. And there we go. Okay, there you go. You can see the headlight is now working. Again, that's the low beam. I'm going to flip on the high beam really quick so you can see the difference. That's the one that's on your right-hand side for all those who want to replace the bulb for the high beam. This works exactly the same way on either side of the car, doesn't matter. Again, just remember those parts. Okay, here again are the items that you are going to need for this project. No tools, actually just a couple of, the bulb is what you're going to need. This Solvana 9006, that's the part number. Again, about 12 bucks. at your local auto parts store. But again, hit the description box below. I'll have some links where you can get that on Amazon pretty cheap. Another thing I highly suggest, again, Vicello makes a great V800 headlamp, super bright, really helps for hands-free working on for hiking and for working on your car. I'll have a description link down at the bottom there where you can check that out on Amazon. Hope you guys have a great time out there. Again, stay tuned for more 4Runner how-to videos coming soon. Take care.